Hey everybody! In preparation for Spider-Man month, I've decided to do one last video of basically something different before we shift into the big massive Spider-Man content that I'll be flashing you guys with. Now, this is one of the second most unique video I've done on this channel that's branching out from the more classical stuff you see me doing with superhero stuff. This will be a review on The Social Network, released in 2010, starring Jesse Eisenberg as Mark Rober, the creator of Facebook. This will be talking a review about it and what I really think about the film. And I've already done a review on a similar Andrew Garfield movie, Tick, Tick, Boom. So this is the second Andrew Garfield movie, and I'll be reviewing two more Andrew Garfield movies that you guys may know of, that I've told are weird, that are meh as movies hundreds of different times. Obviously, you guys have figured out from those hints. Not going to tell you the names. Let's get on with it. So, the backstory behind this film is based off the origins of Facebook. Back in 2003, Mark Rober, after having a breakup, apparently decided to start a new website called FaceMash, and soon led to the creation of Facebook, where friends can become friends instantly anywhere on the internet, and it spread like wildfire, became popular and everything. Unfortunately, one of the creators, Eduardo, was forced out of the company, and his shares were taken away. So yeah, this was it was a very unique movie, and I really loved watching it, and it was a very enjoyable film. It's based off the creation of Facebook, and a lot of the actors are played pretty decently looking to the real people. And I like how, from my perspective, I never knew the origins of Facebook, and now I know why Andrew Garfield was indeed cast as Spider-Man via watching Tick, Tick, Boom and Social Network, so seeing his samples of acting really showed me that he could indeed play Spider-Man. Although, unfortunately, Sony gave him shit, so that his great acting chops never went into any of the good stuff that was kept in his movies. But yeah, let's start on with the good acting slash actors. The acting in this film is amazing. I can see why he was nominated, I think. Andrew Garfield was at the time. It was a really good movie, and I think not long after this, he was actually cast in the film as Spider-Man. So this movie, I think he was really good, and I really thought he nailed back the very nice accent, and he played a good version of Eduardo, and I really like the scene when he yells at then it's very hilarious. It's a tiny bit hilarious since I know it isn't the first time I saw it. Was making fun of the video was making fun of Andrew Garfield a bit, and it was really cool seeing this video. And yeah, but nonetheless, the acting's pretty good, and I really think it was really good. They really portrayed these characters with such realism, and I really love how Jesse Eisenberg played a dickhead. He tried to portray a dickhead, a forced guy who was forced to just be a dickhead. The actors are really greatly cast. Jesse Eisenberg, Andrew Garfield, all of them quite look like they're humans they're based on. So it was unique, and it was nice seeing the origin of the stuff of Facebook, the place where I rarely go on. I'm not really that active on Facebook. Facebook is a half place I'm active on. I'm sort of active on Facebook, but if you do guys want to see me on active, I'm mostly active on TikTok and Instagram. Those are mostly the two places where I like to be active. Those are my more fascinated ones. And yeah, besides actors, I really love how they cast in this movie. There's no more I can say about it, but they really did a good casting. Andrew Garfield, Jesse Eisenberg. The story of Facebook, origins of Facebook, was very interesting. It was very fun how they traveled around and showed us the origins of this, and slowly how it became something very bigger than it already was. And the Jesse, and then now we move on to the next part. The story was amazing. Like I said, I can't say any more about it. I loved the movie. I thought the story was brilliant. It was excellently well written, and I really thought they nailed the tone back home. It kept a cohesive tone and cohesive feel of the film, and it felt really good. And it didn't make me feel anything, but it was a really unique movie. Jesse Eisenberg and Andrew Garfield. These two actors in particular often actually nudged out to me in there. Jesse Eisenberg really portrays a Mark Zuckerberg. He really shows that he's a guy that wants to be a dick. He just wants to be left alone, and he's trying to be a dick via doing it. And this all started, and whoever thought that one of the biggest social media websites in history started via a mere breakup between his girlfriend, between a boy and a girl. Whoever thought that would be the way Facebook, one of the biggest internet areas in history, got started. I believe Mark Zuckerberg and most of the owners actually still own Facebook. It's been sold to other distributing companies that give it more money, but it's pretty much been kept under their ownership. But yeah, pretty much that's it. And I really think the actor Jesse Eisenberg was really amazingly well cast. He portrayed such a unique character and such a cold, calculated person. He was such a cold, calculated person. And Andrew portrayed a very good human. And it was sad watching him getting forced out of his own company, get treated like shit, because his character, Eduardo, was treated like shit for the entire movie. He just wanted to. He was being nice, and throughout it's sad because he was being so nice throughout the film, and every time he was being nice, he got treated like shit. And he was being friends with Mark, and every time he screwed him over, and he screwed him over more when he forced him out of the company. And so yeah, it was kind of disappointing watching that happen. Because Mark and Eduardo was Mark's only true friend I think he had in the entire film. And the film has a very weird ending, but a very, I don't know why he tried to, he tried to friend his ex-girlfriend on Facebook. So, but yeah, nonetheless, the film, I find it very unique. I found it a very unique story, and the actors were all amazing. The only thing that sort of nudged me in the wrong direction is in the middle section, the jumping around of the film. It jumps so randomly. One moment, we are in the present time of 2003. We then jump to the later years of 2004 and 5. We then cut to another bit. At the end of the more third act of the movie kept consistently that it's now 2004 or 5. From my estimates, rough estimates, it jumps a year, I think. The film jumps all over the place. We jump to lawyer areas and all sorts of things. The film's too inconsistent. We'll stay on there, then we'll cut to a courtroom scene, then we'll cut to something else. And yeah, I think the order of it was the flashbacks they all put in there, then the 2 courtroom scenes, the first one, and then the second one with Eduardo suing Facebook. So the first court scene took place after Mark took the idea of Facebook and made it into his big thing. And then, well, obviously after that, well, next after that courtroom one, then there was all the flashbacks leading up to the Eduardo scene, which came full circle. So yeah, the third act really did well coming full circle with that plot line, but yeah, it was really jumbled a bit. It very confused me. I like a movie that doesn't jumble around a bit. That's why when I used to write stories and they'll pick up on my point, I don't jumble them around. If they jumble back and forwards, it's what TV shows like very famous shows like Vampire Diaries have done, where they jump between the times, and it's too confusing. 1 minute you'll be in the present, 1 minute you'll be in the past, and then it will show us how he got up to there. It was a fascinating way to do it, but instead, I think they should have done this where the first few episodes established the newer, like, for example, like I said with the jumping around thing for Social Network, Vampire Diaries did a season where they jumped around in time from present to past, and even further back in the past. So the current time it was, well, the present time like 2020 something, and then the 2010s. I think they should have done it where they established the earlier decade first, the present, the future decade first, and soon flash back to the past decade, and then established that, and then we led up to the present decade, which is where the first 3 episodes left off. That's in my opinion, but it was a TV show, off the subject, but back to it. But jumping around was pretty much the only issue I had with the film. The acting was great, the actors were brilliantly cast, the story was a brilliantly well told story, and Jesse Eisenberg and Andrew Garfield were brilliant. I may have gone too quick, but overall, what do I give this film? A 10 out of 10. I think it was excellently told. I would say, yeah, I actually will cancel that score. I would say 9.5 out of 10. It wasn't masterpiece. It had its issues. It had its flaws. But besides that, it was pretty much a masterpiece of a film, in my opinion. But yeah, guys, check out that movie, The Social Network, released in 2010. And for those of you who have Netflix in New Zealand, is now available now on Netflix for those who have access to social. So yeah, to those who have access to The Social Network, released in 2010 on DVD, Blu-ray, or Netflix, or other streaming services, check it out right now. It's a worth it movie. You guys already have, then that's it. But nonetheless, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. What do you think of that movie? And yeah, click the bell notification so you don't miss any of this content. The next tomorrow, the legendary month that I've been leading up to for the entire year since we got the announcement of Spider-Man No Way Home's trailer in August, is Spider-Man month. For me, this is a favorite thing for me to do. I've always been a big fan of Spider-Man's character, and I'm really excited to do what I really want to do. And so yeah, the first thing you guys will be seeing will be December 1st will be a review of the original first film. So for about nearly the entire month, basically, you guys will be getting videos about Spider-Man. That's pretty much it. December 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, you'll be seeing a bunch of different content relating to Spider-Man. But nonetheless, yeah, and even my video that I have not yet uploaded again, the TASM rewrite, it's been finished and scripted and all that, I just need to say it. But I will do the reviews first, so the Raimi films will indeed get reviewed first, then I'll cut to the TASM rewrite, then I'll do the TASM films review, and then yeah, every video will be made from now, December 1st, and go to end at December 15th. Spider-Man month will end on December 17th. the day Spider-Man No Way Home releases. So every Spider-Man film up to No Way Home will be reviewed, and after December 16th, on December 17th, I'll be giving 2 reviews out. On December 16th, I'll be giving a quick thoughts or what I thought on the video, released, uploaded on my TikTok, and I'll upload that on the TikTok, and then I'll do a big review, no spoilers review for what I thought about it on the night I came back from the film. And then December 17th, well, yeah, I'll give 2 reviews. A spoiler review, no spoilers review, and a spoiler review. A no spoilers review, for those of you who've never heard of them, and this will be the first thing for me on my channel, it's where you basically take a movie and you pretty much talk about it, but you pretty much talk about the film, but you try not to spoil anything that's been so far reviewed by the trailers. So, yeah, I'm not going to believe any of the rumors just yet, because, well, they're rumors. Like I said, although it is unfortunate this is one of the most leaked movies in history, but, well, yeah. But yeah, nonetheless, that is that. And yeah, and then December 17th will be a ranking too, so that will finish off, that will close off Spider-Man month on my channel. But yeah, from December 1st to December 17th will be Spider-Man month. But yeah, make sure to enjoy these videos, and I hope you guys really enjoy the next about hundreds of different videos, about 20 videos I'm going to do. Enjoy your guys' day, and I'll make sure to see you guys later. Make sure to like, subscribe, and see you later.